You need to really expand what is motherfucking possible in the world, because guess what? If you want to do it, it's possible. Hello, friends. Cheers. Got some really delicious Pinot Noir that I'm going to put down because I get quite animated. If I spill on this white couch, I will not be very happy. So I want to talk today about expansion. We all put ourselves in boxes. Unknowingly, unwillingly, we put ourselves in boxes, we put other people in boxes. We all have our own comfort zones that we're okay with. And that changes, right? So that will change over time. But one of the best ways I can think about this is think about the time when you just graduated school, or when you were younger and you were, let's say, in your early 20s and you just moved to a different city. I don't know how much your rent was, but let's say you moved into a new apartment and you were paying $1,000 in rent. At the time, that probably felt like a fuck ton of money, right? That probably felt like a lot of money. I remember my first apartment, I was paying $1,200, I think, and that felt like it felt like it was like the most amount of money in the world. Or like another example I can remember so vividly is going to a bar and I ordered a beer and they're like, that'll be $8. And I was like, my eyes must have fallen out of my head. I was like, how in the world is this beer $8? Did you put gold in it? Do I get a fucking trip to Willy Wonka's factory? As we become more exposed to those types of things, we become more accustomed to it. And so one thing that I recognize very, very, very clearly, consistently, is the type of experiences you allow into your world on a daily and minute by minute basis, or weekly by weekly basis, or yearly basis, are the experiences you grow accustomed to. We all put ourselves in these boxes of comfortability and things that seem reasonable to us, right? So some of us are like, go out to Starbucks and spend $4 on a cup of coffee, and to other people that's like incomprehensible. I want you to release all of that bias. I want you to expand your mind to what's possible. And a couple things that I do that I think are so helpful and so beneficial to expand the possibility of life. Expand what's feasible for you. How much money can you make in a month? How much money can you make in a year? You have $50,000 of student loans. You're like, oh man, it's gonna take me 10 years to pay that off. Fuck that! You can pay down these student loans in 6 goddamn motherfucking months if you put your mind to it. It's all about what is possible and what's feasible. The people around you, are they telling you, oh, it's gonna take you forever to pay those off, don't even worry about them, pay them off slowly, No, if you wanna pay off those student loans and that is your fucking goal and that's your mission, expand what is possible. The key here is you have to embrace the feeling of it. It's not just enough to go out into the world and to hear things like this. You have to really feel the feelings of what it would feel like to pay down that debt, or to buy that purse, or whatever it is that's on your mind. And so I'll give you an example. So when we all think about what we can afford, right? If we're using a very literal sense of it, what can we afford in a house? And there's plenty of rules of thumbs of what they say out there of like what you should afford based on your monthly payments and things like that. But think about a scenario where like you drive to a neighborhood, a really, really desirable neighborhood that you really want to live in. And the houses there are beautiful. Like, picture yourself living there. Can you actually picture yourself living there? And if you expand that possibility of like, holy shit, there are people that are doing that. It might not seem feasible for me at the moment, but there are other people that are doing that. That is possible. That simple act of expanding your realm of possibilities is so goddamn beneficial. And I so strongly encourage you to do that on a daily basis, because every time you do that, you're expanding what's possible in your world, and you're bringing in more room and more opportunity for your own growth. And so this is a work in progress, right? This is not something that you do once and you finish. Every single time you catch yourself thinking, oh, you know what, like that's not really possible for me to buy a house like that. It's not really possible for me to have that much money in savings. I'm never really gonna pay down this debt. You need to really expand what is motherfucking possible in the world, because guess what? If you wanna do it, it's possible. You need to surround yourself with the right people, put yourself in the situations where you're watching content and you're listening to things that are bringing you this expansiveness. Okay, the moral of the story is there is so much opportunity in the world. There is so much fucking opportunity. You can do anything you want. you can do anything. My exciting opportunity for you is figure out what those fucking opportunities are. Expand yourself into what's possible. Look at people and observe people and feel the feelings of what those people are going through. And so I encourage everybody to really find ways to expand on a daily basis. Write in your journal, imagine yourself getting a check for $100,000, couple easy things, drive down some nice neighborhoods, go to a motherfucking amazing hotel, upgrade yourself to first class, put yourself in the situations that allow you to expand your mind. Okay, I love you all. I'm gonna go back to drinking my Pinot. I don't know, I get so fucking fired up. I get so jazzed by this. The energy is there, it's real, it's happening. You can do it. Expand yourself, please, do it. Fucking do it. All right, I love you.